Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. So, we're back on this stinking blue Jeep of Bob's here. What are we doing today, Bob? What do you think we should do?
Well, if you remember in the last video, I think we just kind of did a quick garage tour, I'll call it, of all the stuff that we had ordered.
Yeah.
But we didn't really put anything on yet.
No.
We did some rough country floor mats. Oh, my glow-in-the-dark cup holders that Ken gave me a bunch of crap about. But anyway, so now we're going to get on to the actual, build. I'm going to start bolting some stuff on. The first thing that we're going to do, we got some of the Rusty's Offroad JL sliders.
So what did you pick and why did you pick? Because this you actually allowed you to have input on.
So I'm gonna say this. He does offer different styles, right?
Yep.
There's the flat kind that offer a step, and then there's the, I don't know if they've got different names for them, but the angled kind that aren't necessarily there for a step. They're just there for, beating
He's
against
got
rocks.
some that almost mimic the Rubicon style. He's got multiple different styles.
Yeah, see, I don't know all of them. I chose the angled ones. I don't know what you call them. The angled ones, is that what you call them?
Kicker bar.
The kicker bar style, which coincidentally is the same ones that you have on your JL. But when I sat down and I was looking at all the options, they looked badass.
Well, so
they looked
what's
awesome.
the real reason behind them? The functionality.
Well,
offer you the
absolutely.
protection, and they don't
but
stick out.
I think all of them would offer you the same protection.
Absolutely, but these are a higher. They're tipped up.
They're tucked in a little bit more. I didn't care to have it too wide. As we mentioned, we're not quite sure on fenders.
Oh, no. We are 100% sure.
I was kicking around the idea of doing deletes, and if that's the case, I didn't want sliders to be sticking way out. I thought it would look odd.
And you don't need a step.
And I don't need a step. I'm not very tall, but I'm pretty flexible. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not flexible at all. I will say that Ken normally does these unboxings, and I would much prefer that.
It's your Jeep.
There's a lot of staples. You're not kidding about the number of staples that he puts in these things. Good Lord.
Ta-da.
So we've put some videos out on these sliders before. We'll link them up here to Ken's install. I think my personal favorite video that we did on these rock sliders was the one where we were trying to replace your skids on the JL, and he actually lifted the whole Jeep from the rock sliders. That was pretty awesome. So that kind of speaks to how tough these things are.
And that is on the channel. It's on the channel.
Yeah, we'll link that video too. We'll link that video too. But yeah, so these are the ones.
They're beautiful. I love them on our JL. The shop did. They're amazing.
I mean, they are solid, is what I'm going to say. I've seen the abuse that Ken put him through on our trip last year, and that ultimately was like, if I'm going to buy a JL, I mean, those were the rock sliders I'm buying. There really wasn't much question. It was more of a, what style do you want?
I've lifted my Jeep on the hoist by them. I've smashed them into rocks. At the Badlands, I smashed them all up really hard. I had the whole Jeep suspended at the Badlands, just landing on rocks. And other than knocking off the powder coat a little bit here and there, I can't hurt the stupid things.
And earlier this year, Ken and I were fortunate enough to get invited to go to the Badlands Jeep Jamboree, and Rusty was there.
Yep. Had
one of his Jeeps, and there was a spot where we were, in the park, kind of driving through the river, and there's this massive boulder that everybody goes around in the middle of the river. Ken and Rusty both just climbed over the thing.
Yep.
And landed really hard on the sliders, and man, there was no give. I mean, they were rock solid.
Yep.
So. Just seeing them in action firsthand, it's like I don't know, I don't know of another slider that I would really want. So that's why I bought these.
Cool. All right,
let's get them on. How many sets of these sliders have you put on so far?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Not one.
So far, 4 bolts in.
So the question is, how many sets has our shop manager Eric put on?
Eric, how many sets of these sliders have you put on? I guess you'll be the one to answer some questions.
Dozens. I couldn't count if I wanted to.
They're pretty popular, eh?
Yeah.
Is this easy? You think somebody could do in their driveway if they're so inclined?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the hardest part of putting these things on?
Drilling the holes.
Drilling the holes. Yeah, so if you didn't see from our other videos, there's a few holes that need to be drilled in the mounts.
in the body mount areas.
Yeah.
But technically, I don't think I've installed a complete set by myself. I've assisted many a times, but I'm usually too busy running the shop.
We all rely on our strengths. Ken's fall at the eating of the tacos. I mean, let's be honest.
Can't argue that.
I mean, let's be honest.
Can't argue that.
I was just commenting on how much effort Rusty puts into his packaging.
Oh, crap ton.
So, you know, when you get your things that you're going to beat against rocks, eventually anyway, they don't show up all scratched and dinged. Anyway, I just saw you over here, you know, getting things ready to get put on, and I saw that you got flip-flop marks all over my new sliders. What's up with that, man?
You're not a mall crawler, so shut your mouth.
I wanted to put the first mark on, though. That's like, you even peeled the plastic off of my my carpet. I had been saving that, so I could
Just
savor
to
it.
annoy me.
So I could savor it.
Just to annoy me.
Hey, Ken.
Yes, sir.
I hate you. Oh boy. That's what I like to see. So this install was a little easier than most since I was so cheap to buy one that had actual running boards on it. Is that what it was?
Yeah, you bought one that was so cheap it didn't even come with running boards, so it's one less to take off.
Thinking ahead, I'm all about efficiency. How are some of the other manufacturers? Like, what do they do? Are they doing the same thing? Are they like drilling holes and?
The China-built crap is just junk, so who knows what they do, because I don't sell that crap. And I honestly, I'm not 100% sure a lot of companies are doing. I'm not sure if they're adding extra bolts or not. There are some other good companies out there. There really are.
Yeah.
This is not the only manufacturer in the world that built a good product. Not really sure.
Interesting.
Not gonna lie to you, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't sell hardly anything else other than these, except for just like maybe the rough country, just steps for like model cars that are never gonna go off-road because they just need to be able to get their vehicle.
Yeah.
Which actually I think they're made by like NFAB. I don't even know if they're actually made in the country or not.
Yeah.
But pretty much, this is pretty much my go-to for all my customers.
And everybody's happy with it.
Yeah, we've had not one failure, one complaint, one issue, nothing. So what do you think, Bob?
Well, first side's done. They look awesome.
Yeah, that's a good start.
I mean, if you're gonna off-road, I mean, this is kind of like the first mod you should do. I mean, maybe not the first mod, but it should be one of the first mods that you do.
Yeah, well, and this is one of many, many, many to come. Many come.
Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe, because the next one's gonna be pretty cool too. See you guys next Wednesday.